What's up, people? It's the J-Dog here on this Crypto Shots. So in today's episode we're going to be talking about the 0% royalties on NFTs and this whole craze that's going on at the minute. Probably the worst thing ever to happen to NFTs. It's totally killing this. Well, it is killing the space. Like, you've got your NFTs just going down ever since this came out. It all started with a few stupid projects where it was like, the art looked like it being done by like a 2-year-old, and then these projects were often 0% royalties. So they were getting quite high trading volume, but what's the point in that? The project's not generating any income. And then, when I first got into the Solana NFT space, there was Solanart, and then Magic Eden came after that. Initially, Solanart had like the market share, so they had basically all the volume on their site, and then I don't know, the developers were slacking or whatever, and the site just got worse and worse, and then Magic Eden took over, and then Magic Eden's been dominating the Solana NFT market space for a long time now, probably over a year. So Solana decided that to try and get the market share back, that they'd offer 0% royalties and 0% trading fees just to get market share back. But it's not really up to the marketplace to decide whether they can impose the royalties or not, really. And if you think about it in the long run, it's bad for the marketplaces, because why are the founders gonna keep building when they're not making any money? That's the main source of revenue for most NFT projects, especially new ones which are just starting out. How are you going to pay your teams? Do you know what I mean? So anyways, Solana just being sneaky cunts, trying to get the market share back by offering 0% royalties, which it's not up to them to do, just because it's not built into the metadata for the NFTs, so they can choose to impose it or not. So then after this, Magic Eden, seeing that they were losing market share, and then they started offering 0% on their platform as well so they were not charging any fees, plus no royalties to the founders. So it's just been a shit show, really, and it's just gonna go down. It's just really bad for the space. I don't know why you would ever think that's a good idea to steal the founders' royalties from them. Like, if you've got a project, I don't know, you could be paying $30,000 a month in salary, just in salary alone, and then you've got your marketing spends on top of that. You've got, if you want to do giveaways, you've got upkeep of your website, you've got building new stuff out like Launchpad and stuff like that. It's like all these things cost money. So if you take away the royalties, which is the main source of income for most NFT projects, then there's no money there. So what do you think the founders are going to do? They're going to stop building. So then what happens to everyone who's invested in the space, everyone who's got NFTs in these projects, and they haven't got any money to pay the staff anymore? Well, all them projects go to zero. So you're not actually even helping. You're not even helping the holders or the founders or anyone. Just being greedy cunts, arguing between yourselves, just fucking everyone else over. Needs to stop this. And then it doesn't help as well. You've got, like, I've always been a big supporter of DGods. So DGod seen what was happening in Solanart, and then they decided, right, well, we're going to offer 0% royalty on our project now as well. It's like, well, you're not innovating like you're supposed to be. You're just copying off what Solanart's done to try and look good, because you've got another source of income with your coins, your tokens that you've created. But what do you think is going to happen with them, especially for the team, if they've got to keep that running? They're just going to be selling them tokens off, and eventually them tokens are going to be worthless. So you give 0% royalties on NFTs, everything goes to zero. You might as well just, like, if you're going to buy an NFT with 0% royalties, why don't you just take a screenshot of it? Just take a screenshot of it. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to get anything from it. So nobody's going to get anything from it. You might as well just take a screenshot of it instead of buying it. That'll be the best thing for you to do. But obviously the community's seen what's happened, seen that it's bullshit, and there's been new protocols that have been created. So, basically, if you buy an NFT and you don't pay the royalty, you don't get access to any of the utility, and that's the whole point of the NFT. Otherwise, it's just a digital picture, doesn't mean anything, nobody cares about it. The utility is what matters. So there's been a new protocol that's been created, which means that if you've purchased an NFT, say of Solanaut or Magic Eden recently, and you haven't paid the royalties, then to access the utility for that project, you'll need to go on this platform that's being created and then pay your royalties. And you need to get that done. Otherwise, your NFTs are essentially worthless. So this is where it all started. Solanaut. Trade NFTs at zero cost. Buy or sell NFTs, save 100% in fees. The only zero fee marketplace on Solana. Fucking wankers. Like, what are you doing? Like, if you've got a good product, then people will come to your site. Don't try and start fucking over the full ecosystem just because you've got no market share. So anyways, started with these, and then it went to Magic Eden. Magic Eden now, same shit. Optional royalties and 1 million generated monetization hackathon, whatever. It's just all bullshit. Like, sort yourselves out. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is not what NFTs are about. Like, the whole point of NFTs is to generate money. We're investing in projects. We need the projects to have money. If the projects don't have money, they're not going to go anywhere. So, anyways, this is what's happened with these, and then we'll go on to the protocol that you can use to pay your royalties if you didn't realise what was happening, to get your utility back for any NFTs. So this is it. Cardinal.so. I don't think it's there yet, but basically Magic Eden's came out and said that they're working with these to protect founders' royalties. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why would you offer on your site optional royalties and then work with a company to protect the founders' royalties? It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. But this is where we're at now. This is why everything's going to shit. All the NFT prices are going down. Like, they need to get this sorted quick, like, because it's just really not good for the space at all. So if you like this video, please smash the subscribe button and hit the like button as well. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.